Imagine creating molecular machines to cure diseases and build sustainable materials. For decades, this seemed impossible. Using artificial intelligence, three visionaries, David Baker, Demis Hassabis, and John Jumper, have cracked the code of protein design, solving problems once thought unsolvable. David Baker's story begins in Seattle, Washington, in 1962. Growing up in the Pacific Northwest, Baker was surrounded by nature, which sparked his curiosity about how the world worked. He was a bright and inquisitive child, spending hours solving puzzles and reading science books. This passion for problem-solving led him to Harvard University, where he majored in biology. After completing his undergraduate degree, Baker moved to the University of California, Berkeley, to pursue a PhD in biochemistry. At Berkeley, Baker found his calling. He became fascinated with proteins, the molecular machines that power life. Proteins are made up of chains of amino acids, and the way these chains fold into three-dimensional shapes determines their function. For Baker, this was the ultimate puzzle. Baker realized that solving this problem could unlock a world of possibilities. Misfolded proteins are linked to diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and understanding protein folding could lead to new treatments. But Baker wasn't just interested in understanding how proteins fold. He wanted to design entirely new ones. In the 1990s, Baker began developing Rosetta, a computational platform that could predict protein structures based on their amino acid sequences. It was a monumental task. Computers at the time were far less powerful, and the math behind protein folding was incredibly complex. Baker and his team spent years refining Rosetta's algorithms, using a combination of physics, biology, and computational modeling. By 2002, Rosetta had become one of the most accurate tools for predicting protein structures. It was a breakthrough that put Baker on the map, but Baker wasn't satisfied. For him, understanding proteins was just the first step. He wanted to create entirely new proteins that could solve real-world problems. In 2010, Baker's team achieved something extraordinary. Using Rosetta, they designed a synthetic protein capable of neutralizing the flu virus. This was the first time anyone had created a protein that didn't exist in nature. It was like designing a new tool from scratch, and it proved that computational protein design was possible. This breakthrough opened the door to countless applications. Baker's lab began designing proteins for everything, from fighting diseases to creating biofuels. One of their most impressive achievements was designing a protein that could break down plastic waste, offering a potential solution to the global plastic pollution crisis. These achievements demonstrated the power of computational biology. Baker's work wasn't just about understanding life, it was about redesigning it. One of the things that sets David Baker apart is his commitment to collaboration. He believes that science should be open and accessible to everyone. That's why he made Rosetta freely available to researchers around the world. This decision has had a profound impact. Rosetta is now used by thousands of scientists to predict protein structures and design new proteins. David Baker's journey is a testament to the power of curiosity, persistence, and innovation. From his early love of puzzle to his groundbreaking achievements in protein design, Baker has redefined what's possible in biology. Demis Hassabis was born in London in 1976 to a Greek Cypriot father and a Chinese Singaporean mother. From an early age, it was clear that Demis was no ordinary child. By the time he was 4, he had learned chess, and by 13, he was a chess master, representing England in international tournaments. But chess wasn't just a game for Hassabis. It was an intellectual challenge, a way to explore the patterns and logic that govern decision-making. Chess became the foundation for his lifelong fascination with intelligence, how it works, how it's structured, and how it can be replicated. At 15, Demis took a break from competitive chess to focus on academics, enrolling in Cambridge University, to study computer science at just 17. While at Cambridge, he began experimenting with artificial intelligence, laying the groundwork for what would later become his life's work. After Cambridge, Hassabis began his career in the gaming industry. He joined Bullfrog Productions, where he worked on the critically acclaimed game Theme Park. Even at this stage, Hassabis was using his understanding of intelligence to create virtual worlds that felt alive. But creating virtual worlds wasn't enough. Hassabis wanted to understand real-world intelligence, the kind that governs human thought and behavior. To do this, he returned to academia, earning a PhD in neuroscience from University College London. His research focused on the human hippocampus, a part of the brain critical for memory and imagination. Hassabis discovered that the same brain regions used for recalling past events are also used for imagining the future. This insight deepened his understanding of how intelligence functions, bridging the gap between biological and artificial systems. In 2010, armed with his unique blend of expertise in computer science, neuroscience, and game design, Hassabis co-founded DeepMind. The mission was bold: to solve intelligence and use it to tackle humanity's most pressing challenges. DeepMind's early projects focused on training AI to play video games. But the real breakthrough came in 2016, when their AI system, AlphaGo, defeated the world champion in the ancient game of Go. Go is a game so complex that it was once thought to be beyond the reach of artificial intelligence. AlphaGo's victory was a defining moment, demonstrating that AI could master intuition and creativity, not just logic. While DeepMind was making headlines with its gaming AI, Hassabis had his sights set on a much bigger challenge: solving the protein folding problem. Predicting protein structure from a protein's amino acid sequence had stumped scientists for decades. In 2018, Hassabis tasked his team with creating an AI system that could solve this problem. The result was AlphaFold, an AI capable of predicting protein structures with astonishing accuracy. In 2020, AlphaFold was unveiled to the world, and the results were groundbreaking. It was able to predict the structures of proteins that had puzzled scientists for decades, with an accuracy of over 90%. This wasn't just a scientific achievement, it was a revolution. AlphaFold's impact has been profound. By 2022, it had predicted the structures of over 200 million proteins, covering nearly every protein known to science. This vast database has accelerated research in fields ranging from drug discovery to agriculture. AlphaFold is being used to design new vaccines, develop treatments for diseases like cancer, and even engineer enzymes that can break down plastic waste. Its contributions to biology are on par with the discovery of the DNA double helix. Today, Demis Hassabis continues to push the boundaries of what AI can achieve. His vision for the future includes AI systems that can model entire ecosystems, predict climate patterns, and even simulate the human brain. Born and raised in the United States, John Jumper's fascination with science began early. As a child, he was captivated by the mysteries of the natural world and spent hours solving problems, tinkering with experiments, and diving into mathematics. His curiosity wasn't limited to one field. He was as passionate about physics and computer science as he was about biology. Jumper's academic journey took him through some of the most prestigious institutions in the world. He began with a bachelor's degree in physics and computer science from Vanderbilt University, where he developed a deep understanding of how the principles of math and computation could be applied to solve complex problems. After Vanderbilt, Jumper pursued a PhD in theoretical physics at the University of Chicago. Here, his work focused on using computational models to understand complex systems, a skill that would later become critical in his work on protein folding. While Jumper's early career was rooted in physics, he became increasingly fascinated by biology, particularly the intersection of computation and life sciences. The question that intrigued him was simple, yet profound. Could the principles of physics and computation be used to unravel the mysteries of biology? To explore this question, Jumper transitioned into computational biology, a field where physics, computer science, and biology intersect. It was during this time that he developed the skills and perspective that would later make him a leader in one of the most ambitious scientific projects of our time. In 2017, Jumper joined DeepMind, an artificial intelligence company known for its groundbreaking work in AI systems like AlphaGo. At DeepMind, Jumper took on the challenge of leading the AlphaFold project, an ambitious effort to solve the protein folding problem. Jumper's role was clear: to lead a team of researchers in building an AI system capable of accurately predicting protein structures. It was a task that required not only technical brilliance, but also an interdisciplinary approach, combining insights from biology, physics, and machine learning. In 2020, after years of relentless effort, Jumper and his team unveiled AlphaFold 2, a revolutionary AI system that could predict protein structures with astonishing accuracy. Scientists around the world were stunned. AlphaFold 2 wasn't just solving the protein folding problem, it was redefining what was possible in biology. AlphaFold achieved a median accuracy of over 90%, matching the precision of experimental techniques that often take years to complete. Suddenly, problems that had once taken decades to solve could now be tackled in hours. Today, John Jumper continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in computational biology. His work on AlphaFold has inspired a new generation of tools and technology that are accelerating discoveries in ways we could only dream of a decade ago. His story is a testament to the power of interdisciplinary collaboration and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. While David Baker, Demis Hassabis, and John Jumper took different paths, their work converged on a shared vision: using computation to unlock the secrets of life. Together, they've created tools that are changing the way we understand biology. Today, their technologies are being used to develop new medicines, create sustainable materials, and even engineer crops that can withstand climate change. The impact of their work is felt across the globe, but perhaps the most inspiring part of their story is their commitment to sharing their discoveries. Both Rosetta and AlphaFold are freely available to researchers worldwide, accelerating progress in ways we've never seen before.